welcome to another video here, today with the Rosie girl.
Hi everyone.
Me, Mamacita Missy Jenn. And today we want to show you the new addition to the Rancho here in the kitchen. If you haven't already watched the videos on the Rosie O'Kelly Channel, go check them out. Rosie girl with a little bit of assistance of me. We have installed a new stovetop range
Vent hood up here.
vent hood and stainless steel with a glass top, and it's got a light in here and
Fans.
a fan in there with the 3 speeds.
Pulls a lot of air.
And that really pulls a lot of air. It is a system where we have filters that we can switch out.
Yeah, it's called a ductless system. It doesn't
Yeah.
use outside venting, but it uses charcoal, really charcoal, what would you call it, canisters on each side. They go up under here, on each side of the blower fan, so they trap all of that, all the grease or particulate matter, and it makes it a lot easier. We really didn't want to put another hole in the ceiling here, and a lot of people are going ductless now. Unless you're doing a really, unless you're doing a lot of stovetop cooking and stuff, and sauces and all that are bacon stuff that's going to create a lot of grease. Well, we do a lot of baking, don't we? So it's a much different story, but we love our Fisher Paykel stove.
Oh yeah, that thing is awesome.
With the convection, so we wanted to give it a nice dressing and a nice top hat here, so it would sort of finish. It was my goal, my dream 3 years ago when I got the stove put in and all the cabinets and all that. So
your dream finally came true.
Yeah, thanks to your help.
And I'm excited about that.
Yeah, so you got any thoughts on the unit? You
so
watched the install, you helped on it?
36 inches wide, exactly the same with the stove, so that's great.
It's got the smoked glass over top of the stainless steel. And we really did get a dynamite fit on the ceiling line, didn't we, up there? We really got it. You'll see that channel pan up there later.
Yeah, it goes all the way up, flush up to the ceiling. And what really is great, it's got a clock in there as well, so if I don't want to look at the stove down here, or at the microwave over there, or at the clock over there, I can look over there. Well, I guess one would turn the light off. The clock
you can still see it. You can still see it in there. It's ghosted, but you can see it in there.
But so it's still pretty cool. So when you're cooking, you can just kind of right there see what time it is.
So for eye appeal, I think it's a wowzer. It's a 10.
It's really nice, and I really love the blue color scheme. And especially what I really like is the light itself. The fact that it has the light here, so when you're in the evening, I like the main light off and basically only have the light on over the sink. And so then this comes in really handy. We can just have the light on right over the stove, and then you can just cook up a couple of fry up some eggs or whatever, a few sausages.
You don't have to burn every light in the place.
And have to burn up all the lights, right? I like it a little bit darker in the evening. And so this, I really love this. And
for eye appeal, what about you wanted to share? You were involved in the install. Do you think this is within the realm of the average weekend warrior, or do you think there's some elements that are potentially dangerous on this job?
Basically, anybody can probably hang it themselves, but in regards to what's inside of the wall, in regards to having the support to hang it up, like having cross beams, boards, having the meat basically where you can drill the holes and get the screws in.
Yeah, you can't just pick a center stud and expect that to hold this whole thing up, because this is 50 pounds.
Right.
And you're going to have 12 or 16-inch centers for your studs. You're going to have to put let's be real, you're not going to get away, you're going to have to open up your wall.
Right.
And as you'll see on the video that I put up the two-parter, it could be a few days till it's up, but you're going to have to open that wall, and you're going to have to put cross bracing between those studs.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have to carefully close that drywall up again and patch it. It's almost like brain surgery. And you're going to have to drop an electric feed.
Right,
This is the real danger here. Two elements. This thing can fall and hurt you if you don't hang it right. And number two, you could get a bad, nasty shock, or worse, if you're doodling around with electricity and you don't know how to do a drop feed and put a box in and all that and properly wire it. So just a few...
So basically you need to have the electric outlet basically right there in the center where the column is here, and then you need to have basically you need to open up the wall so that you can have boards that you can put in or have somebody put in, where you put the screws to hang up the hood, because you have a 9.5-inch wide spacing for the screws, and the beams usually are always 12 inches apart in the walls, at least. So I definitely recommend that you will have a contractor come out and open up the wall if you know exactly this is the spot where I want that, and you mark it on the wall.
Or you just tell them I want it centered between 29 and 31 inches. We chose 30 inches as our...
Then the contractor will mark it, and then we'll open up the wall in that spot, see what's in the wall, and then accordingly to what's inside the wall, add on the boards and everything, 2x4s and everything that it needs, and then close up the wall, patch it all back up and paint it. And then if you decide you want to hang up the and of course do the wiring if you don't have the electric outlet, right?
Right.
And then if you decide to hang it up by yourself, make sure
there should be 2 screws there that he left, or she, perfectly level, 9.5 inches or whatever
and
apart.
then have 2 people
Lift
hang
that
it
up. Yeah, I wouldn't do that again. It was just myself. Missy Jenn, you have a bad shoulder, so
I can't lift.
I had to kind of hoist that step up on a chair and then put that up there. But it's something else that's highly dangerous. Yeah, I mean, you could really hurt yourself on that. So when I really netted all that and I think about it overnight, it really is a contractor type of job. Or a very experienced handyman to come in and do something like this, because of the electricity, because of the weight, because of the precision that's involved. You need to have, there's got to be a certain height to the range top. This has to be perfectly level. The human eye is amazing at detecting things that aren't the slightest bit out of level. The human eye can detect that beautifully. So the layout had to be perfect. The electric outlet had to be put into the wall so that this shroud would still fit around it. Remember, that outlet is going to hug one of the studs behind the sheetrock, so it doesn't leave a lot of room. As you'll see in the construction and installation video here, it left about a ½ inch to spare on that, which was fine. And then this 2-part, as Jen will show you at the end, is really a 2-part chimney that goes up off the top of this. and that has to be snugged right up against the ceiling, so it looks
Yeah.
like it's a through ceiling installation right
Right.
there. So that's one of the more precision things I think I had to do here on the Rancho, because the tolerances were very tight, and I didn't want to have to redo everything.
Well, you basically have 0 tolerance. You have to be on the dot.
Yeah, you got to be on the dot. So,
Because
but it turned out okay. But
if you
I wouldn't recommend that the average weekend warrior take it on though.
So yeah, if you are if you've never done any of this contract work like drywall or frame working or anything, I definitely recommend have somebody come in professional, do all that stuff,
They do the whole job.
and even hanging up the whole thing itself.
Yeah, contact your local
somebody-
kitchen and bath installation sales company.
Right, have
They'll,
somebody come in.
they'll tell them you bought a unit and you just need somebody to install it, and that company will just mark the labor up a little bit and send a guy over to do that, 2 guys, and you won't hurt yourself or have any risk of injury, and you just have to make sure they hit this thing, bam, precisely over this stove and stuff. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. I just think it's a little involved for, there's quite a few potential danger elements.
I mean, we did it now here ourselves and did really now realize it's a tough duty to do this, and comes with challenges, and yeah.
But if you can do it, it's satisfying. It's good work, and
Yeah.
it turns out beautifully. So, well, I think Missy Jenn will do a wrap up. She'll pan around a little bit and give you some
Give you a
close-ups
close look
and
at
things. So, for my part, I want to thank you all for checking this video today, and make sure to check the Rosie O'Kelly Channel. Probably later in the week will be a lot of editing. It's an hour. It's 2-section video. It's a big video. It was a big job.
Yeah, we made sure that we had every little detail recorded so that you all can see every single step involved.
So,
Just for in case that you do think, I might be able to do it.
yeah, so you'll
Check
be able
the
to
videos
assess
out
the job and
first,
all that
right.
from the
Right.
prepping the electrical and doing the drop feed for it and all that to doing the final painting and all that. So I'm going to bail out and let Missy Jenn give you the final tour.
So you're running out on me.
I'm running out for you. You're going to get in close and show people your new baby here.
Alright. As you can see, it's nicely centered with the stove. And then I'm going to show you, see it goes flush all the way up to the ceiling. Now we're going to give you a close-up here. Let me... There we go. You can see here's the light down here. Light off, light on. And it goes flush with the ceiling. There you go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. I hope you like this video here, find it informative. Don't forget to go to Rosie O'Kelly Channel sometime this week when the 2-parter video goes up of the installment of the hood here, and make sure and watch all the details. If you're thinking about installing one yourself, and look into all the single details. It's very interesting to watch. And don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next video. Toodles!